What is going on, everybody? For those of y'all that are new to my channel, my name is Josh and I'm a part-time reseller here in West Tennessee, and my channel is all about reselling and how to go find items to flip on eBay for a profit. eBay is my only platform I use for this, so if you like this kind of content, stick around because I got a pretty cool video for you today. And in this video is going to be my top 5, my odd 5 at 5 that I do every Sunday starting since last Sunday. So this is only my second video of the series, and I'm really enjoying doing it for y'all. So I'm gonna hop in here and give you my list of my top 5 items I sold this past week, along with my top 5 odd items I sold. So let's get on with this. My number 5 top selling item that I got that I sold last week was this vintage Joy Global Mining coal mining belt buckle. This was actually donated to me, and I have zero into it, and I ended up selling this belt buckle for $39.50 all in. So it was really surprising to see me sell this belt buckle for that. I've never sold one, so something else I gotta be on the lookout for. Y'all should too. My number 4 item is going to be this Texas Instruments. It's a TI84 Silver Edition calculator, and my son actually picked this up for me because he's getting a pretty good eye for finding items for me to list. Anyway, this item we sold it for $45.50. So TI calculators, Texas Instruments, be on the lookout for them as well, because if you certain ones sell fairly well. My next item is going to be number 3 item that sold for this week is going to be this red Octane guitar for like Guitar Hero. This version is for Xbox 360, and I picked this up at a local estate sale for like $6 and turned it for $68.50. So, and that's including the shipping. So people are looking for these guitars, and they're highly sought after. And I'm going to admit I've actually passed up on 2 or 3 of these before, not even thinking about it. So I'm glad I discovered this item, and y'all should be on the lookout for this too. If you see them, pick them up. You won't go wrong with them, I promise you. Moving on to my number 2 top out of my top 5 profitable is going to be this Milwaukee M12 cordless hacksaw, and I actually got this item along with another item that I'm fixing to show you in a bundle deal. I have, I think, $15 total in this one and $15 total in the other, and I sold this one right here for $70, and that's including shipping. And it is a used tool. I talked about tools being one of my favorite niches. Used power tools, especially Milwaukee brand, are great. Every time I find them and I can get them cheap enough, I pick them up. And my number 1 top selling item, I've already kind of gave y'all a hint in the last item. It is this Milwaukee M12 compact cut off grinder, and again, used. It only came with 1 battery, no charger, mind you, just the tool and the battery. Sold it for $87.50. So that just right there shows you how well power tools sell, and they sell like this throughout the whole year. It ain't got to be just a certain time of year. Anytime I find them, again, I list them. So be on the lookout for power tools and hand tools, anything like that, while you're out there sourcing, because they will bring you good money. Again, those are my top 5 profitable out of all the items I sold this past week, and it's been a really good week. So now we're going to hop into my odd 5, or the weird 5, the ones that I deem weird or odd for y'all to look at. So my number 5 weird or odd item was these mountain running trail gators. I never knew there was such a thing. Didn't know trail running gators existed, but I happened to find these in my death pile. I listed them and I sold them for $10.50. So I don't even remember buying these things, y'all. So $10.50 for some trail gators. If you happen to see some, pick them up. You know, you might make a little money off of them. My number 4 item, which was a pretty cool item I thought, was these vintage train cufflinks. Again, I picked this up at a yard sale, and I bought another item, and these just happened to be in there, and so I have nothing in them really, and I didn't think they were even going to sell, you know, because cufflinks are an old thing. But sold them for $10, 2 little pieces of you know, metal basically for $10. So pretty cool. They're cool looking, and I did not see any other comps out there for these, so I just kind of winged it. Took $10, you know, sold them for $10. Okay, my third item, and this is a cool item, and again, I forgot I had this item. It was in my death pile because that's what I've been doing, is going through it to get things listed for the 4th quarter. And I found this was called a Dinotrux, and the character is called Destruct, and it's like the blue winter variant of this, and it really surprised me. This thing sold for $18.50 for this, and I mean, the thing is small. It barely fits, in the palm of my hand. I mean, it's just a little bitty thing, and it's just crazy how people, they want something, and it's a toy. Toy's another thing I love to sell. But there it is, $18.50. All right, next item was pretty cool, and I give all the credit to my son again because he is knocking it out when it comes to sourcing for me. But he found this George from the movie Rampage, big, tall, 16-inch gorilla figure, and I think he only had $2 in it. He picked it up for me at a Goodwill, and we sold it for $34. And surprising that big George toy, gorilla toy, would sell for that. I had no idea, so I learned something from him, and it's like y'all can learn from me. So if you see these huge Rampage George action figures, pick them up because they sell for $30-something. And my number one weird or odd item for the week is this compound miter saw. Yes, it's a Hart brand compound miter saw. I picked this up from a local guy, and I threw it on eBay just to see if it would sell because I like to see what weird items I could sell. And I guess the reason why I think this is a weird or odd item is because it was so heavy. It weighed over 22 pounds, and it was just a big bulky item. And again, it's a power tool. I sell power tools, but most of the time I don't sell nothing like this. It kind of opened my eyes to what I can sell, because we're all about learning in the reselling community. But I sold it for $115, and I think the shipping cost me $30, and I don't have, I think maybe $25 or $30 in it. The guy just wanted to get rid of it, so I didn't make a huge profit off of it, but it was still a cool item to flip, and it was still a sale. So those are my top 5 and odd 5. I hope that this video, even though it is a shorter video than what I normally put out, was entertaining. I hope that you were able to pick up and see what items I'm selling. My top 5 and odd 5. I'm going to probably try to start doing a grand total of the top 5 and odd 5, just so you can kind of see what it is, and for that week, and put it on the screen. But this is a new series. I'm just trying to figure it out. I think it's a cool idea, and I'm gonna give the man a shout out. It was Derek from the Fundamentals of Side Hustle. I actually saw it on his channel. I couldn't remember the last time whose channel I saw it on, but I thought it was a great idea, and I'm totally borrowing it, I guess you could say. Not stealing it, but borrowing it. And I think it's cool. I think it's cool I wish more resellers would do that and show their actual top 5 items for the week, or their odd items that they've sold, because we sell some odd stuff, y'all, and you know it. So I'm fixing to hop off of here. I have got to get my items that I've already got ready to go out the door into the container, so I can get ready for the postal service pickup. So again, thank y'all so much for taking time to watch my videos. Thank you for all my subscribers, and thank you for all the likes and the messages I get in my videos as well. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification, and come back and check out these videos, because I know you're going to learn something from them, because I'm learning something from them by doing them. So again, thank y'all so very much. But before I hop off of here, if you're a veteran, thank you for your service. And if you happen to see a veteran while you're out there sourcing, please tell him or her thank you, because they are true heroes of this country, y'all. Thank y'all for all that y'all done to help me out, and I'll catch y'all next time on Flipping and Shipping.